At the end of autumn, I decided to make a list of all the things I like about winter to try and fight the dread that this time of year gives me. I only managed to come up with one item on that list. And now, 2 months later, I managed to think of another one. I like waking up to see the ground covered in snow. I like how it changes everything completely. I've never lived in a place where snow was an all-winter kind of thing, so it feels quite novel and special because it doesn't come very often and it doesn't last very long. It's quite hard for me to get out of bed in the morning, and in the winter that's especially true. I have like 5 alarms and I ignore them all. And by the way, that's true even if I'm not working from home. I'm just not a morning person and getting up is always a battle, unless I have something really exciting happening that day. Right now it's cold, it's dark, I have to do things I don't want to do, so not much to spark motivation. I do appreciate, however, that I am quite lucky that I don't need to leave the house if I don't want to. I can't explain to you how luxurious that feels to me. Seeing the new snow is very exciting, of course, and I do want to go for a snowy walk in the forest, but that would be quite the mental battle to achieve, and I don't have high expectations. I make some coffee and go to oat breakfast and evaluate my energy levels, which are not impressive. I look at my to-do list and I don't care for any of the tasks, so I fall into some productive procrastination. I hate tasks that take a lot of mental concentration, so I find myself doing some lazy digital outlining of an illustration, which is useful. I'll definitely be happy I did that later, but it's really not what I need to be doing right now. I'm quite annoyed right now because I can't remember where I left my subscribe button. I hate when that happens. Oh yeah, it's right there under the video. Please click it to get some rainbow confetti out of it so it's easier to find next time. Thanks. When the work isn't working, one of my ways to try and get myself into action is to switch things around a bit. Usually what's helpful is to get up and do something a bit more physical. I have some laundry to fold, so I just do that as a bit of a filler. Now I'm definitely going to do something useful, just let me make some tea real quick. I've kind of decided that the really important stuff I need to do just isn't going to happen for me today. The amount of dread I need to fight to get to it just isn't worth it for me right now, and I'm giving myself a pass. But I never know if I'm doing self-care or enabling bad habits. But I've also found that losing the day to beating myself up to do something that I don't want to do will end up giving me the same outcome as deciding to just not do it. But it feels slightly less miserable, so I must count for some sort of win, right? I theorized that one of the reasons why I'm having such a sluggish and scattered time at the start of this year is because I haven't been able to do some proper planning and organizing, and I haven't done that because this year I'm switching to a new planner as the old one is finished and quite literally falling apart, and all my lists and calendars and things are all over the place. I don't even know what I need to do and why. So I decided to get organized and actually start the new planner. I've been procrastinating on that too, because the new planner is supposed to be nicer. It certainly is way more expensive, so I want it to look nice, but not so nice that it makes it impossible to use. Over the past 2 years, I've been flirting with bullet journaling, and now we're doing it for real, baby, kind of. I'm not going to go the really artistic, fancy, beautiful spreads route. I'm going for minimalistic, low effort, but clear and hopefully efficient way. I'm using my gold jelly pen to give it some sparkle and fun, but also because I never used this pen and I don't want it to dry up like the last one I got, which I didn't use because I had nothing to use it on. You can't see this in this video, but in between shots I took like 13,000 breaks to look at bullet journal setup videos, because I feel like if I just straight up start a task and then finish it, that would be illegal. I have to go the scenic route that provides as many distractions as humanly possible. What am I? A productive member of society? I think not. It's now like 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock, and I've both run out of steam and realized I forgot to have lunch. Or maybe procrastinated on it, I don't remember, it's usually one or the other. So I warm up some leftovers and watch some more videos on organization, planning, goals, and other such nonsense. After that, I continue on with my journal setup. I went with a standing desk this time, which is another hack for getting myself to actually get work done. It has mixed results, but so does everything. My boyfriend is back from work around 6, so I take a break to hang out with him for a little bit. He makes dinner because he's nice that way. After dinner, I usually continue with whatever I was doing because I tend to work better in the evening, and because I have no work-life balance and find it really difficult to actually relax and do nothing, even if it seems like I do nothing all day. It's pretty weird. And then it gets even later. Time to brush, take a shower, and go to bed. And there you have it. A boring average day in my life in winter, struggling with the fact that I wasn't born a bear and can't just go in hibernation as nature intended, but have to instead do annoying human stuff. If you want to see more of my life of not being a bear, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have fun!